here, as I was saying, okay, choose the right platform for your business. If you are a B2B company, then go on Google Plus and LinkedIn. If your business is highly visual, then choose Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook. So this is why I'm saying choose the social media platform that is fit for your business, and don't go on all social media at the same time. Choose the one, okay, that really caters for your business and mostly where your target audience is. Now, define your social media content strategy. So here we are talking about content, which is very important. By addressing the following: what is your competition posting on their social media? Now, before, we were kind of blind about what our competition used to do because we didn't know, right? Unless they had an ad, unless they had a new product on the market, we wouldn't know what they're doing. But now with social media, we can know every single step of what it is that they're doing. We can know their brand positioning. We can know what product they have. We can know what pricing they are good at. We can know everything. We can know what others are saying about your competitors as well. So this will help you enhance your product vis-a-vis your competition. Are users engaging with the content? Are they engaging with your competitors' content? And are they engaging with your content? If they're not engaging with your content, it means that you have to change your content strategy. Okay? Which social media sites are your customers frequenting the most? So this is very important. Again, you have to go where your target audience is. If your target audience is on Facebook, there's no need for you to be on Google+. What times are they most active? So this what you can do here is to actually test. Here, testing is very important. And you all have to know that social media is so recent that we don't really have a kind of a benchmark or like the best practices in what works and what doesn't work on social media, which is why we test. Obviously, there are some best practices, but they're not like, they haven't been there for 100 years for us to learn from. Okay, so what you can do here is you can actually test. So you post, let's say, you post on Monday at 10 in the morning, then the next Monday at 12 noon, and then the Monday after at 4 in the afternoon. And then on Tuesday, you have to test. You have to test and try different times and different dates of the week. And then you will see when your customers are the most active, because then you will adapt this as the time where your customers are checking the most their Facebook, their Twitter, and so on and so forth. And what are the current trends for your product and your service? So this, as I was saying, this is a kind of a best practice that has been recently adopted. So for instance, if you are a highly visual place, okay, maybe for you the best is to have an Instagram where you would post pictures, let's say between 6 and 8 in the evening, okay? So you can see what the trends are for your product or your industry, and then you will create an action plan for your strategy. So once you put your content strategy, does your content need to be serious? Does it need to be funny? Does it need to be professional? Does it need to be funky, modern? What is the tone of voice that you want to use? Okay, and then see the time, the content, and so on, and then create an action plan for your strategy. Set up and execute. So set up your social media accounts. Okay, this is very easy to do. You really, now the way things are happening with Facebook and or Twitter, you can do that with in the easiest way possible. Create a content schedule you can follow day by day. So this is very important. We as a social media agency, this is what we do. For our clients, we create a content schedule that we can follow day by day. So every day, every hour of the day, we know exactly what to post. Okay? To manage all accounts at once, you can use Hootsuite or TweetDeck. So this is what we have been talking about. For you to have an easy access to all of your social media, you can use one platform. Promote your content with customized homepage banners. Okay, so this is actually on your website and on your social media pages. You can actually link them to each other, and you will see that people can see that you have different platforms where you are actually present. Now convert your users into customers. Focus on reviews of your products and or services. So ask people to rate you. For instance, if you are a restaurant, okay, ask people to rate you on TripAdvisor, because TripAdvisor is the #1 tourism and travel site in the world where everybody looks at everybody's opinion to go to restaurants or to travel. Okay? Set time on a daily basis to reach out to your customers, prospects, and partners. As I said, social media has to become a lifestyle. It has to become part of your daily task. So this is why you need to set time on a daily basis to reach out and talk to those people, not just reach out in terms of scheduling your content, but also in terms of talking about your content and talking to people, reaching out to people and interacting with them. Engage with the right social media communities, okay? That is according to, obviously, your target audience. And as I said before, you have to be patient because trust takes time. And networking and building trust through social media takes time, and it takes a lot of time. So it's okay, be patient. Don't say after 2 months, if you don't see any substantial results, don't quit, okay? It's normal. People have to get used to your presence. People have to notice you. Because if I am, let's say, if I am following 300 people on Twitter, and each one of them has 20 tweets per day, that's about 6,000 tweets per day on my timeline. So imagine if you are there, okay, how much am I going to notice you among these 6,000 tweets, right? So take time and be patient for people to notice you first, for people after they notice you to get attracted to you, and then for people to start trusting you and start trusting the command that you are putting.